guys, I'm feeling pretty sick right now, but we'll get into that on today's episode. Let's smash 200 likes for YouTube's fastest news network, and if you haven't already subscribed, be sure to ring that bell. Otherwise, you will not be up to date. And if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at RealGodOfCringe. Now let's jump right into it. Alright guys, now JStation himself has made a massive change in his life. He needed to. He had a big wake-up call from YouTube, demonetizing his channel until he deleted the proper videos, changed his life, changed his mindset, and came back to the platform with a much better clean slate. In this process, he also decided to clean up his act and lifestyle health-wise. He put a picture out on his Instagram story of himself at Costco purchasing healthier items for his body. He actually responded to my last video where I commented on those healthy items. And he said that he used to eat McDonald's every single day, and that now he is trying to do better. He first began working out in the gym, and now he's ready to move on to the healthier eating. He said he did this so it wouldn't be too big of a change. He wanted to first start working out before changing what he ate. A lot of people try and avoid veggies. In fact, pirates back in the day would avoid veggies 100%. They'd only eat meat and then they'd get scurvy, which means they'd get lesions on their skin, their gums would recede, and they'd become very weak, and they weren't sure why, but all they needed was some vitamin C, some good fruits and veggies. So I'm really, really proud of JStation for doing this. He actually replied to my last video in the comments. I went ahead and pinned that comment so everybody could see his response, which I'm really proud of him on. He claims he's buying some lean meat, chicken, tilapia, salmon, rice, and some other stuff like broccoli, so he can have that lifestyle change. Now in that video, my last video, I also described to him how fruits and veggies alone can really be best to thrive on as a vegetarian or a vegan. Meats are very, very hard on the heart. They also clog your arteries. Even fish does. However, I'm a big fish eater, and I don't think I'll ever stop being one. I'm also a big cheese eater. Eggs, cheese, milk, still not good for you, but sometimes it's hard to stay away. I can kind of do without the eggs, at least for the most part, but I love me some cheese. I'll drink some coconut milk, but I love me some cheese. Don't forget the Gruyere, sharp cheddar, and also some smoked Gouda. But either way, I wanted to let you know, Jay, that you can actually blend a lot of amazing fruits and veggies. It's just a lot easier that way sometimes, because it's hard to take a bite of a raw veggie as a vegan, vegetarian, or whoever you are with a lifestyle change and really enjoy it, or even be ready to do that. It's not easy. I myself, one of my favorite raw veggies is actually hummus. You can blend it with some tahini, lemon juice, and some cumin inside of a blender or a food processor. Oh my golly, gives you that energy. Very, very good for you, and in my opinion, it's absolutely delicious. Now, I understand that with your lifestyle change at this point, you are still eating meat and rice. And that's okay, because it's still much, much better than McDonald's. But I myself have a Vitamix blender, which is quite expensive and more expensive than most people would probably want to spend on a blender. But the way it works is just outstanding. It allows me to blend. Now, I made a huge mistake, guys, and that's kind of why I'm feeling a bit nauseous. And I blended some things I definitely probably should not have blended. And I'm going to go ahead, and it's making me sick just to think about it, but I'm going to go ahead and roll the footage. For example, Jay, I've got myself a Vitamix right here. Something you should definitely invest in. Around $50,000, but totally worth it. It literally chops up broccoli fine as liquid. Something you cannot get normally. Guys, here I'd like to show you, I've got this for my heart. Spirulina for the gut. Pitaya powder for the heart. Stevia for the soul. Apple cider vinaigrette for the antioxidants, I believe. Flakes of Dulce. I don't know what that does, but I think it's healthy. Turmeric to clean you out. Cinnamon for the cinnamon challenge. I'm just kidding, but I do put it in the my daily smoothies. Cilantro, clean you out. Lemons, clean you out. Onions, clean you out. Garlic, clean you out. An angry wife to
move. I have to get through.
To beat you up. And of course, some delicious ginger. Clean you out and give you some incredible energy. It's really, really amazing. Smoothies are a very easy way to get these important nutrients inside of you. And of course, oranges also for your vitamin C. This is just the start, folks. This is a really, really good way. Also some barley grass to stay on that diet if you are thinking about that lifestyle change of being a vegan, a vegetarian, or just simply someone who wants to get rid of sugar, get rid of bread, and get rid of meat in your diet so that you can actually feel the full effects of being an energetic human being. Also, guys, you can't forget flax seeds, also chia seeds, a bit of agave if that's something you prefer, and this really is good. Some pineapple, pepper, zinc, gotta get your minerals in, and of course, cayenne pepper to kick it up a notch.
Seriously?
Some bananas give it a really nice consistency. And also soy milk or coconut milk because you don't want dairy in your diet. Anything from an animal causes the heart to overwork and not live as long. Guys, fair warning, it tastes like pure ass. Ah! The raw onion and garlic really screwed it up. Bad. As you can see, if and when you are ready to become a raw vegan or a vegetarian, I think that's probably your best bet. Now, you don't have to include the garlic or the onions like I did, because that was a huge mistake. Yes, those items are very, very good for you. Very, very healthful. But they'll cause you a lot of internal pain, like I'm going through right now. So best go without the garlic and onion. Maybe even without the cilantro. That's pretty strong as well. But if you see what you want, things like pineapple and ginger are just so good to go together. Even some coconut milk. And you'll be in heaven, man. So that's my advice for you. Is a really, really good way to start out. Go get yourself a Vitamix. Mine is kind of vintage per se, but the new ones are really, really good looking. They're kind of lower and fatter in style, but it's kind of easier to use that way and fits under your shelf easier. So go get you one of those. And also on another note, Jay, I think you should get another Twitter. I heard, I don't know, someone said you were banned. I don't know how you got banned, but I'd like to know, but I don't know. Either way, I think you should go ahead and make another one. I don't think they're going to take you down. There's a bunch of J-Station accounts trying to mimic you and pretend like they're you, and they're getting a ton of followers. So I'd like to see you back on Twitter, my man. I'd actually like to see you back making content, so I hope you get back to it soon. Either way, keep updating us on your Instagram. I'm enjoying it. I'll have another video in a couple of days on updating you on J-Station and his Instagram stories, and kind of picking those apart and giving my commentary. So as always, guys, I will keep you up to date, and thank you so much for watching.